Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So this is Season 7, and this is the second war of the season, and we're going up against Viper Slayers. Hopefully we are not going to get slayed. So I've already checked out my path, and I did not see a lot of opportunities for missions for my Corvus. I saw a lot of Mystic Champions, didn't see any Mutant champions or tech champions or anything like that. So I pretty much figured that I was going to be using my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced for the most part. And I did entertain the idea of coming in here with my blade, but then I decided, no, let me just go ahead and go with my standard team. Maybe I'll do that next time. But this first fight is a Cosmic Champion. He is a rank 1 6-star. So I went ahead and used the Scouter Lens bot. You can find a link to that in my description. So going into this fight, I already knew that I was going to be fighting Drax. So there was no opportunity for me to get a mission from Corvus, so I figured, why don't I just go ahead and use my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, because he's fun and I enjoy playing with him. I could have used Corvus for this fight as well, but Starky is my favorite champion to fight with, even though Corvus is a beast. So we go in here. As you can see, I didn't even get all of the poise charges that I could have. I didn't max out my poise charges, but it's not really needed. I am running half suicides. I'm running double edge, so he is hitting harder than normal, and you know he already hits hard. So down goes Drax. Not too much of a problem. Now, they did not place a defender on my next node, so I was able to just go ahead and move and wait for my energy. And the next fight that I had to deal with was the poison node. And of course, I'm going to bring in my Iceman for that node. Now, when we get up there, you're going to see that I'm going to be fighting a science champion. Now, here is another case where the Scouter Lens bot is very, very useful. So, using the Scouter Lens bot here, I knew going in here that I would not be able to pick up a mission with Corvus. It was going to be a Captain America, but a World War II version. So I wouldn't be able to pick up a mission, so there's no reason to go in here with Corvus hoping. So I went in with my standard Iceman. Now, had I not used the bot and I didn't know who I would be facing here, then I might have been tempted to use Corvus just in case I could pick up a mission. But thank you for that Scouter Lens bot. I think Mutamat and I forget who else collabed on the Scouter Lens bot. But as you can see, Captain America, not hard to fight. Took him down without any difficulty. So now I don't get to rest just yet because I want to move as far as I can before I go to sleep. All right, so you see how much energy I had when I got done there, and I'm able to move up to the first fight of the last leg of my path. Now I can go to sleep, and in the morning when I had 5 energy, I go in and I boost up and finish off my path. Now, as you can see, I'm facing a Mystic Champion, and it's a rank 3, so the Scouter Lens bot wasn't going to be all that useful to me. And I'm looking over my boosts because, first of all, the Cosmic boosts don't work against Mystic Champions. And if I'm planning on using my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, then I don't have to worry about that, so I'm eyeing those tech boosts. And I'm thinking, do I want to boost up for these fights with a class boost? And I decided, nah, I shouldn't have any problem with Starkey. And I'll just use, you know, the little 10% boost here. I got a few of those in my overflow. So may as well go ahead and use that. Now, had I seen a skill rank 4 or 5 champion on this path, that's when I pull out the big boy boosts. And they haven't had invulnerability or advanced power in the store for a long while. All right, so first up is a Juggernaut. Now, I remember when Juggernaut used to strike me with fear. That Mystic Dispersion and a power gain, it was almost guaranteed to wreck me. That was before we had counters to him, of course, and before Mystic Dispersion got changed. So as you can see here, I'm just building up my poise charges. He gave me an opening that I just had to do something about. You know, made me an offer I couldn't refuse. So I'm just going in here and just ripping him apart. Just look at that. Very, very easy. Starkey, he just does that thing. So next up, we've got the unblockable special 1 node. And it's a cosmic champion. And I was able to use the Scouter Lens bot on this one. It's a rank 4 champion. And it told me that I was going to be facing a Spider-Man symbiote. So I know that the Spider-Man symbiote, when he fires off his special and he gets that spider sense, he will evade like crazy. So there's a chance for me to get an evade mission here. So I just got toe up from the flow up, and I'm still trying to get an evade. Now I got the evade. There you go. Got the heavy. Got the mission finally. So like I said, it can be a little dicey trying to get that evade mission done with Spider-Man symbiote, but I was able to get it done. And a good thing that I did. So now we come to the Bane node, and it is a Mystic. And if you've been watching my channel, you know Mystic on this node is usually a Mordo. Now, you can see just barely there that this is a rank 3. So I'm not too worried about dealing with Mordo on this node. So I went into this fight pretty confident. So I start out getting a few poise charges, but I've learned my lesson. I don't try to build up all the way to 10. So you can see I attacked early to get that degen on him. And right there, I just got intercepted. My bad. Okay, now, this one here, that one was not my fault. I double evaded and it wouldn't evade. And then here, that was all me. I was too close and fired off my heavy. So a combination of things. I made a couple of errors, and of course that last error, I was panicked because after I was getting hit like that, now I got the degen on me. I see his power gain going up, and I'm just like, oh man, I don't believe this. And down I went. So I made a mistake early on. Then I tried to double evade and got hit, which has happened before. And then I panicked and tried to fire heavy too close and got astral evaded. So now I'm like, okay, well, bring in Corvus. Glad I got that extra mission done. And Corvus, I may start using him against Mordo. I don't know. My Starkey can work just fine, but it's been now, I think twice I've gotten wrecked by Mordo using Starkey. The one thing about Starkey is his low health pool. Not a lot of forgiveness there. All right, but we got him down. Now I have to face a Blade, and I'm not worried about Blade at all. This Blade, he's not even awakened, so I don't have to worry about his healing or anything like that. Now, I had planned to use Starkey against this Blade, but not anymore, and I'm certainly not going to revive him. So I am going to use Corvus, and I put on a nice little combat regen. It's all I really had that I thought was applicable, and a cosmic power boost. You know, I've got, I think I may have one of those in my overflow still. All right, so I go in here, and my basic strategy is to do a medium, light, medium, and survive until I can get to my special 2. And with that cosmic boost, I should be able to get back-to-back special 2s, and the fight is going to be over. All right, so here I'm baiting out his unblockable special 2. And as you can see, you're able to evade the first part and block the second part. All right, now coming up, you're going to see something that happens to me very often, right there. That happens because the more power Blade has, the faster he shrugs off debuffs. So my stun didn't last as long. But here you go, I got to my special 2, have another special 2 waiting for him, boom, boom, and it's over with. I have to remember that when he has that much power, not to jump right in there after my stun, because he's going to shrug it off faster. And if I do, that is what usually happens. I usually end up getting parried. All right, but no death on him, and we'll see how we did in this war. So far, we're doing very, very well. Let's see if we can keep that up. All right, we've got 30 seconds left to find out how we did in this war. Now, looking at the war progress report, I'm fairly confident that we got the win here. We didn't play our best, but I believe we played well enough to pull off this win. So less than 10 seconds, we will find out, and hopefully it doesn't glitch out like it did the last time, and we'll actually be able to see the results. All right, tap anywhere to continue, and let's see the results here. Circle, circle, circle some more. Come on. All right, and I see nothing. There's no animation to let me know how we did here, but if you look at the lower left-hand corner, it looks like I already have the results in my inbox, yet there is no animation or anything. I wonder if that's something that they've just removed, but let's take a look here. All right, and so that's how we're able to tell that we won. So we did pull off the victory here. Congrats to my fellow Alliance mates. And that's gonna do it. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. And you guys have a blessed day.